I wish I understood why my brother decided to stay in that demon's realm.
The bygone garden of happiness.
Earlier today, I searched through the historical records kept in the castle. The Great Fire of Meireki occurred 2 centuries ago. I believe that was the fire which stole everything from that poor girl. This is nothing more than a theory of mine, but the land that Miura estate stands on
Is where that young girl's family used to live.
You think so too? It would explain why the miniature world she created and our home ended up being connected. Bonds transcending time. Perhaps that's a more poetic way to perceive this.
My apologies, Lord Miura. I was of no real help to you in the end.
No apologies needed. I'm very thankful for your help. For better or worse, my brother was a man who strongly stood by his beliefs. Although I'm not exactly sure why he cast his family aside. I know he was true to his heart till the very end. That's all that matters. Ah, it's starting to get late. I'm sorry. I must get going.
Lord Miura? I'm sure that your brother is a wonderful man. Even if nobody remembers him, it will never erase the fact that his selflessness saved someone in need.
Yes, I'm extremely proud of him.
Genia, thank you so much for helping.
I suppose you have my thanks as well. Now what's with the long face?
There are still a few loose ends. It's bothering me.
Is that right?
The girl referred to Lord Miura's brother by the name Hyoma. But the only name I've heard him referred to is Saranaga Miura. Why are they different?
Hey, listen, pal. That's just his real name. Or rather, I'm pretty sure that was it.
As far as I'm aware, only the lord they serve knows a samurai's real name.
Actually, it's not all that uncommon for the family members to know their actual names as well. The fact that that girl called him Hyoma is just proof that he'd embraced her as being a part of his family.
Which reminds me of something you said before. You mentioned Lord Miura was often scolded by his mother for his obsession with swords.
Oh, yes, I did say that.
You used a specific quote. Would you mind repeating it for me?
Well, I've even heard that his mom chews him out like enough is enough, Arimori. Shucks, that was just something I happened to overhear his mother say at some time or another.
I met her too. She was a kind and upright person. She was even respectful to a Ronin like me, and even watched how she spoke in front of strangers, always referring to her son as Naotsugu. So then, where exactly did you pick up Arimori? The true name only his lord or immediate family would know.
Gosh, you know,
The demon girl revealed that Lord Saranaga was not here anymore. Demons don't lie, but they are able to disguise the truth. Here is my theory on what may have transpired. Lord Saranaga watched over the girl living at the residence for 20 years, until he eventually decided to leave. The end result? He had grown significantly older despite only a month of time passing in the real world, which meant that he could not simply return to the Miura household as an old man. So he went into the city and found a good deal on a rundown house, then opened his own soba shop in Edo. By all means, correct me if I've gotten anything wrong.
well, time moved faster in the demon girl's world, right? It makes more sense for Lord Saranaga to have simply died from old age.
He can't be dead,
But how can you be so certain of that?
because that girl had a smile on her face. There was no way he died. She was happy because she gained a new father. Isn't that right, Saranaga Miura?
Now that isn't fair. How long ago did you find out?
The instant everything wrapped up. Although there were a number of tip-offs along the way. Not just the family names, but also this. It seems strange for a shop owner to have samurai paraphernalia, but that's because it's something you were given when you were still Saranaga Miura.
You are correct. Arimori was really bothered by how crass and unkempt I looked whenever I would scratch my itchy hair in public. So he gifted me that grooming stick.
You're not going to tell him? He would be happy to learn you're alive.
My family or that girl. I stuck with the one that I wanted to protect the most. From that point, I lost my identity as a Miura, and have no right to call myself his brother anymore.
But you...
And besides, he's not a child. I know he'll be fine without having me around. You can consider that Kogai my gift to you. It's an item I am no longer in need of.
Stubborn, aren't you?
Sorry, I can't help it. So my brother couldn't wrap his head around why I did it. What's your take on it, by the way? Have you figured out why I decided to become that little girl's father?
There was no reason in the first place, was there?
You're right on the nose. It's an open and shut story. I just really hated to see that girl suffering all alone. So I decided to stay with her. And once a man settles on a course of action, he sticks to it, regardless of who understands him or not. Besides, we all have our own unique way of thinking, so it doesn't even matter if we try to explain it.
Yes, that's true. Our personal reasons are meant for us alone, not for other people to make sense of.
I knew you would understand me. You've got the wisdom of old age, my demonic pal. You realize I've spent more than 20 years living with one. I'm sharp enough to know what type of vibes they give off.
I'm curious to know, how is that girl doing these days?
Huh? She's standing right here, isn't she?
That definitely explains why we had no trouble getting into her world.
Yes, remember my words. You're still just a child.
I suppose I must look like a little child compared to you, considering you're almost 200 years.
So, where do we go from here? You're always talking about how your occupation is slaying different demons.
I could go for kakesoba.
Right! Father, one kakesoba!
Coming up!
What's the reason for the laughter?
I'm laughing because I'm too happy not to be laughing. You see, there's so much more to your life than only pursuing your purpose.
Kakesuma Urara!
Coming!
Time continues to pass by us mercilessly, until even the things that we hold the most dear slip right out of our fingers, and everything that we lose remains lost. There is no way for us to get them back. However,
Thanks for waiting. Here's your order of kakesoba.
I made a real masterpiece this time.
By all means, please take a drink while you rest.
I appreciate it.
All right then, I'll get straight to the point. I have a job I would like you to look into. The owner of a fine arts store in Tenmacho came to me with some concerns about a piece he procured recently. A demonic painting, apparently. It's known by the name the Ukiyo-e of Kudansaka.
With a reputation like that, I suppose strange rumors are attached.
Well, it's more than just floating rumors. From my understanding, the artist who painted it has become ill and bedridden. He claims it's the demons getting their vengeance for selling this painting. What do you think?
It seems like a regular painting to me. Although, paranormal objects only show their true colors under the right conditions.
That's right. Very good. Hopefully it's harmless. But if it turns out that it could bring trouble, then I want you to take care of it.
Consider it done.
Of course, I wouldn't expect you to do any of this for free. I'll make sure you're fairly paid.
You have my thanks.
Once all of this is settled, why don't we share a drink or two?
hello, Gina. It's good to see you. Take a seat. You must have been cold out there. The usual?
Please.
Jinya! Oh, thank goodness. Please, I need your help. There's this ukiyo-e of Kudansaka.
The ukiyo-e of Kudansaka.
Yes, that's right. It's some kind of demonic painting. Everybody's saying that it's cursed because the guy who owned it died in a bizarre way.
It looks like it's been ripped.
Yeah, 'cause I accidentally dropped it.
A bewitched painting that got ripped?